Retreat! Retreat! Sound the alarm. We're all dead.
Retreat! Retreat!
No, never! Not in this life!
You fool! We shall all die! It is 10 to 1 against us!
Be damned your numbers and damn you! I am Cyrano the Bergerac!
Yay!
Stop! Stop! Look at you! You don't even have your foil!
I left in Miss Gordon's room.
For the 100th time, I want to cheer louder. The audience won't be able to hear you.
Yay!
I don't even know why we bother rehearsing. Louder!
Yay!
That's better. All right, let's run it again.
You fool! We shall all die! It is 10 to 1 against us!
Be damned your numbers and damn you! I am Cyrano de Bergerac!
Oh, pocket.
No, halt! Who goes there? It's a ghost.
What?
In the carrots? Look, it's Roxanne.
Yay!
She brings supplies, bread, and wine.
And chicken!
Cyrano! That was called me the goat you insulted! Stop trying to be the 3 musketeers in one!
What would you have me do, huh? Seek for the patronage of some great man, and like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward, for I cannot stand alone. No, thank you.
Oh my God, I've seen more talent at a dog show. Dedicated, as others do. Poems of hamburgers, filled with food, and their vile hope, teasing out a smile on some cold face. Eat a toad for breakfast every morning, wear out my belly rolling the dust. No, I thank you. Again, I thank you, no, but to sing, to laugh, to dream, to walk in my own way and be alone, free with an eye to see things as they are. Grandma, travel any road under the sun. Grandma, or doubt it, fame or fortune. Grandma! Ow! Rosalind, what a wonderful surprise! You're getting more beautiful every day. You look adorable. So do you. What? So do you. You look great. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up, dear. Grandma, can I please get your hearing aid? Oh, no thank you, dear. I'm not in the mood for some lemonade. Oh, I miss you terribly. It isn't the same here without you. I miss you too. Hey, how's the tour going? Do you like Buffalo? No, I don't. It really stinks. If it wasn't named for an animal, and I have nothing going for it. I don't mind for myself. But it should come down for your mother. She played Broadway, you know, in the 40s. And your father dragged you down to his level. Grandma. Bibles of title plays, B-movies. You should have heard him doing Cyrano just now at the dress rehearsal. The man's a walking ham. You could stick clothes in him and serve him with pineapple. Grandma, listen to me. I have a surprise. I'm getting married. You're getting married? I'm getting married. Oh, that's wonderful! I always knew that you and Paul are made for each other. It isn't Paul. The boy has spunk. Grandma, it's not Paul. Paul and I broke up. It isn't Paul? No. Well, that's a mistake. You both look ravishing on the stage together. You can do all the great couples. Grandma, I'm not an actress anymore. I'm in advertising. Yes, I know. It's revolting. Grandma, do you remember the talk we had at Christmas? No. Grandma, this is your life, and Mother and Dad's. And that's life. I'm very proud of you. But I grew up with it, and I want something different. Something that doesn't drive me crazy all the time. Does that make any sense? Rosalind, dearest, can I tell you something? Sure. I haven't heard a single word you've said. Grandma, can I please get your hearing aid? All right, 1 glass. Now listen to me, young lady. The theater may be dying. The glamorous invalid may be crawling through the desert with but a single lung in its feeble chest. It's all we've got. It is our lifeline to humanity. Without it, we'd all be Republicans. Well, I'm very tired now, dear, and I'm going to lie down. It's wonderful having you back. Grandma, I love you. Man. Would you come in? Door's open.
Sweetheart,
Oh, hi, honey. Come on in.
are your parents here?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Howard.
Well, I'm sorry. You know how this makes me feel. Just meeting the in-laws makes me nervous.
You have nothing to worry about.
I'd be alright if they weren't such big stars. The glamorous life.
Howard, this look glamorous to you?
Well, yeah, it does.
Howard, it's Buffalo, New York. It's like Scranton, without the charm.
I was born here, actually.
Oh.
And I like Scranton, too.
Well, the point is, it's not Broadway, and they're doing rep.
Right. So, what's rep again?
In repertory, more than one play. They alternate. Right now, it's Pilot Lives by Noel Coward and Cyrano de Bergerac. Only they've cut down Cyrano for a small company. They do it with 5 actors.
The sort of one nostril kind.
It's sort of sweet that you're nervous about meeting them.
Nervous? Look at me. I'm a wreck. Do they know I'm in show business too?
I wouldn't exactly call it show business. I mean, they wouldn't think of it as show business.
But I am on television.
You're a weatherman.
I mean, it's sort of acting. Like your parents.
Howard, they do Shakespeare and Chekhov. You do precipitation.
I know.
Hey, and it's a wonderful job. You can settle down and have children.
Children. Oh, I love children. I want to have 6, at least.
Let's start with 1.
Okay.
Now listen to me. I want you to be very, very nice to them. Tell them how much you admire their work.
Well, I do. My gosh, when I was a kid, they were all over the cover of Life magazine. Shakespeare on Broadway.
Look out, Barrymores. Here come the Hays. They had it reproduced on in China.
Wow.
Then they had to live full ops their own and straight to Hollywood.
Oh. I know. I watched every movie they had ever made.
Good.
Sergeant Yukon, Apache Woman. Roz, I forgot the bag.
What bag?
Well, I had a surprise for your father. When I was in New York last week, I was reading the paper about an auction. You know, from one of those big studios? And I sort of bought one of your father's old props. I thought he would like it.
That's so sweet. Which one did you get?
Oh, General George's patent. Just wait until you see it. But, Roz, I don't have anything for your mother yet. You don't suppose you take cash?
Howard. They will love you for who you are.
Well, what if I voice crack? Oh no, Roz, it's happening.
You'll be fine.
What if I even forget my name?
Howard, you'll be fine, I promise. Alright?
Okay, alright.
Now, I'll go see you in their dressing room.
Oh, I'll go with you.
No, you stay here, in case they show up.
But I'd rather go with you.
Howard, stay. Nothing's going to happen to you in 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Shut!
Shut!
Alright, viewers.
Stay back thou knave and cuppers!
Stand thy ground, I say, without shall bleed from ear to ear like donkey stream at flood high.
Donkey!
Witch!
Bull tizzle!
Ow!
Ha!
Villain!
What is this?
I know not, but 'tis casting strange.
Hi.
Ha!
Stay back, I say, or the lad shall die.
Coward!
If thou dost move 1 inch, the lad shall spew blood like a fountain.
Oh no, don't move, don't move.
Hold up thy head, thou Scots!
Oh, it goes to him now, let me, and away!
They weren't in their dressing rooms.
Howard?
Howard?
I need to go now.
Where are you going?
I need to think about this. You don't just rush in a relationship. It takes some thinking.
Howard, are you crazy? Get back here!
You know what I like most about the author of Cyrano? The author's dead, so we can't argue with me. Now, I have a new idea for tomorrow's performance. When the carriage arrives and you step out, I want you to pause, courtesy to the soldiers. That's when I'm going to put a spotlight on your face to indicate that you have descended like an angel from heaven.
Oh, George, I love it. Let's try it now.
All right.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Nay!
Halt! Who goes there?
It's a coach.
What in the camp?
Look, 'tis Roxanne.
Thank God!
And I descend down like an angel sent from heaven.
Roxanne, on the king's service.
Yes, in the service of my own king, love.
Spotlight!
Good morning, gentlemen.
help.
I am at your disposal, madam, now and forever.
Oh, George, when you do that center stage in front of thousands of people holding their breath, I wet myself, I can't help it.
Thank you, my darling.
Kiss me now before the moment passes.
Don't mind me, I'm just a hired help.
Well, if it isn't the Count of Baskervilles.
George, stop.
Oh, she can't hear a word I'm saying. She hasn't heard a word in 20 years. Have you, Quasimodo?
George?
Tell me, Ethel, have you frightened any children lately? Offer them a ride on your broomstick?
George, quit it.
To this day, I cannot believe that is your mother. Here you are, the greatest actress of a generation, and you were spawned by a troll?
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Mother!
George, my hearing aid is in. Now grow up.
Oh, God, my neck! Am I getting old, Charlotte?
No, dear, you're just falling apart.
No wonder they didn't want me for the Pimpernel movie.
Us, dear, they didn't want us.
It would have put us right back on top. George and Charlotte Hay in the new Frank Capra production, The Twilight of the Scarlet Pimpernel.
There will be other movies, George.
We were this close. I could taste it. No wonder Hollywood is such a cesspool.
I can see it now. Mr. Pimpernel goes to Washington.
Exactly. Oh, God, my neck.
Sit down, George. I'll work on it.
You do realize that at this very moment, the cameras are rolling, and Ronald Cohen is wearing my tights.
Oh, dear, let them have their Ronald Coleman and their Greer Garson. Who cares?
You're right.
If that's what they want.
You're right.
I'm sure Miss Garson is doing a perfectly adequate job.
I agree entirely.
It's just so stupid. I met her once. Did you know that? I was filming Apache Woman. She was next door filming Pride and Prejudice. She was cutting cross-stuffed little tea sandwiches, and I was boiling a pig in a teepee.
Charlotte.
She was making love to Laurence Olivier, and I was sacrificing a chicken to Chief Chumpachuk. Hee-ya, 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 hee-ya!
Ow, Charlotte.
Better?
Better, but don't stop.
George, can I ask you a question? Did you sleep with Eileen?
Charlotte, how could you ask such a thing?
I've seen the way you look at her.
She's a pretty girl, not dead.
Not yet. I know exactly when it happened. We were in the middle of that terrible fight.
And whose fault was that?
Yours, dear. You called me the world's oldest living injured.
I merely mentioned that a woman in her 50s should not try to play St. Joan. It's like watching Eleanor Roosevelt play Peter Pan.
I happen to admire Eleanor Roosevelt.
So do I. But I don't want to watch her fly out the window.
You're changing the subject.
For God's sake, Eileen barely knows I exist.
Oh, please. When you walk into the room, she starts to glow. I could use her as a reading lamp.
You are off your rocker. It's extraordinary. It's unkind.
Right, George. I'm sorry.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it? You've hurt my feelings.
You big faker?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw that.
So what?
Faker, faker, faker. Good morning.
Eileen! Eileen, wait! Eileen! Don't look at me like that.
Fine. I'll go talk to her.
I'll do it. You have caused enough trouble for one morning. Eileen!
Hello, Paul.
What's with Eileen? She just walked right past me and I think she was crying.
She does live in Buffalo. Maybe she suddenly realized she's still here.
Actually, she loves it here. She started the theater here. But what she really wants to do is television.
Oh, please.
I think she could do it. She's pretty wholesome.
Wholesome isn't the word. She could give milk.
Roz, have you talked to... Charlie, have you talked to Roz lately?
Last Sunday, I mentioned your name and she started screaming.
Great.
You know, I never understood why you two broke up.
Oh, she wanted me to give up the theater so we can live a normal life. Can't you believe one of your children being normal?
Hello, Mother. Pumpkin, sweetie, when did you get here? A few minutes ago. We were just talking about you. This second, actually. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Ross.
How's showbiz?
Great, never been happier.
Well, good for you. I'm thrilled.
Thanks.
Welcome. This is going well.
I thought you were in New York.
I was, but I came back to work with your parents.
Oh, how nice.
I'll just go check on Eileen.
Rosalind, why don't you just get married and get it over with?
Mother, I wish you'd stop trying to run my life. It's my life, not your life.
Fine. All right. I'm only the one who gave birth to you.
Mother.
12 pounds, 14 ounces. They needed a forklift.
Mother.
She wasn't in her dressing room. Rosalind, my baby!
Daddy!
How's my little girl, huh? Charlotte, how is it possible that two such plain people as ourselves could produce an offspring as beautiful as this one?
She's not yours. I slept around.
Have you come to your senses yet? You can step right back into the company.
No, that's not why I'm here. I have a surprise for everybody. But I lost it.
Paul, get in here! Look who's arrived!
God, don't you two ever stop? Look, I'll see you guys later.
Roz!
Bye.
What? Where are you going?
She's gone?
She heard your name, and she fled into the forest of Arden. You do have a way with women, Paul.
Thanks.
And how is little Miss Eileen?
She wouldn't open the door for me either. I wonder what had happened.
She's in love with George.
Charlotte, would you keep your menopausal hallucinations to yourself?
I'll go try again.
Yes, do. You are the company manager.
And you're seconding this week.
I beg your pardon?
What's yours? Quick, he packs bags and he left.
He can't do that. I'll still be a talented little weasel.
Why on earth would he just leave?
Because he wasn't paid in 2 weeks.
Well, none of us have been paid for 2 weeks. What kind of feeble excuse is that?
Nobody told me about this.
Well, Paul just told you. Did he? The big blabbermouth.
I'm sorry, George. By the way, have you talked with your agent lately? You called twice.
I have an agent? Surely you just. Didn't you read about it in Scientific American? The day my checks went down to 4 digits, he vanished off the face of the earth.
George, talk to me. Are you in trouble?
Oh, we'll make it. We always will. It's television that's killing us. Entertainment by the yard.
George.
Don't they know the difference? What's the matter with these people? Gosh. If it's a native Buffalonian, offer it some water and long grass. Maybe it'll go away.
Hi.
What do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to tell you, before you say anything else, that I think you're the most wonderful actress that ever lived.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Hay.
Hi, I'm... oh my gosh!
Knock, knock.
Richard, what a wonderful surprise!
Hello, Charlotte. How do you do, Richard Maynard? You are?
I wouldn't ask him that. Apparently it's a trick question.
Are you famous too?
No, but apparently I remind some people of Eminem. You know, Marilyn Monroe.
Mr. Maynard is our lawyer and represents every major star in Hollywood.
Wow.
Who's your favorite? Besides Charlotte, of course.
Oh, Audrey Hepburn. Have you heard of her?
Oh, yes, I tried to swim.
I'm awfully sorry, but do you think we can continue this at some later time?
Oh, sure.
It's been splendid meeting you, whoever you are.
Wait, I remember, it's Howard!
Richard, how did you get here?
Well, some old lady offered me a ride on her broomstick, you know.
Oh, well, what are you doing?
Well, I was sitting in my office this morning making a great deal of money when I suddenly realized that I was terribly bored. I thought, what can I do to cheer myself up? Well, at first I considered raising my billing rates because that usually works, but then I thought, no, I'd much rather take Charlotte out to lunch.
Oh, Richard, that's so sweet. I accept. In fact, I could use some cheering up.
What has the brute done this time?
I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just tired.
Well, of course you're tired. It's inhuman the way he drags you around from one city to another.
And on top of that, I found out we're not even making payroll.
Well, I know that.
You do?
It's quite serious, actually. I've told her for months now to start cutting down expenses.
Well, is there anything I could do?
You could do a movie, or, better yet, some television.
What about a different play? Pygmalion owes this money.
Charlotte, hello in there. It's the year 1953. The road is dead. The only stars left touring besides you two are Cornell and Lentz, and they have a combined age of 1,462.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, for starters, you can marry me. I've got loads of money and no one to spend it on. Except a cat with a thyroid problem. He's getting very large now. I had some friends in last night and they thought I bought a new sofa.
Could you be serious?
I'm being serious. I'm gonna have to move out soon.
Richard.
Charlie, listen. I can't lie the way most men do and tell you that your cheeks remind me of damask. I don't even know what the hell damask is. You deserve better. Let me pack you a little. We can take a cruise together anywhere in the world. Rochester, Schenectady.
Richard, you make me very happy.
Good. You deserve it, and quite frankly, so do I. I'm tired of living alone.
What about George?
No, I don't want to live with him.
Richard.
Oh, but I do love you so much. You're all I think about anymore.
Richard.
Charlotte.
George! Oh, hi.
How do you do, Richard Maynard? Lawyer to the stars.
Paul Singer, Schlepper for 2 stars. Where's George?
In his dressing room, I think.
He's not there, I checked.
Paul, something the matter?
No, nothing's the matter.
Paul,
I just want to ask George a few questions. That's it.
when you find him, tell him me out. Richard's taking me out to lunch.
Okay, you two have a nice time.
We intend to, thank you.
Oh, Ethel, have you seen George? Ethel! Where's George?
Right behind me.
Stop! Give me those stereo pants!
Now I have to live in house.
They're my
Your
pants!
backside looks like a watermelon.
George?
Nobody asked you!
They need fixing.
Your ears need fixing!
George?
Now look what you've done. No wonder this company's going down the toilet.
George? I have some bad news.
What? Bad news in this company? The House of Usher Repertory Theater?
George, I think you'd better take a seat.
Sit down. Because I'll tremble. My knees will wobble uncontrollably. That's a stage convention, you idiot. In the cheapest melodrama.
George, Eileen's pregnant.
Oh my God!
She said you guys slept together in Detroit and now she's pregnant.
That's a lie.
You didn't sleep with her?
It was Cincinnati.
I think that's irrelevant.
Oh my God, what should I do? Charlotte will kill me. She'll make my life a living hell. More than usual.
I know.
What should I do?
Run.
Think of something, you idiot! That's what you're paying for!
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me think. Okay. So, Eileen can have a baby somewhere out of the country with a relative, like an aunt or something. And we don't tell Charlotte. Ever. And you can take trips out of the country every once in a while. Have picnics together. And when the kid's like, I don't know, 10 years old, you can catch his page and what you do about nothing. And put a shows together.
I need help, not Mickey Rooney.
George, you're right. You should just go talk with Eileen.
Eileen, poor girl. I should go talk to her.
Well, you have to hurry. She'll talk to the doctors.
The doctors? For a test?
I don't know.
What kind of test?
I have no idea.
A pregnancy test?
I have no idea.
So she might not be pregnant.
She says it's positive.
She only thinks she's pregnant.
She's positive she thinks.
God, is she pregnant or isn't she?
I don't know, George. I didn't examine her.
It's been chilly outside. I think I'm gonna go grab a sweater.
Good, great.
By the way, Richard's here. He's taking me out to lunch.
Bon appetit. Oh my God, what if she talks to Eileen?
I doubt that.
Go in there and keep them separated.
Fine. But they're gonna find out eventually.
What'd you do what I'm telling you? Oh my God, oh my God. Sweet mother of God.
Hi, George.
Eileen!
I guess Paul told you.
He did, yes. Eileen, what can I say? What can I do?
I think you've done it already, George.
Eileen, I'm so sorry. We got carried away.
I was such a fool.
We were both fools.
And now we're having a little fool, George.
Eileen, shh.
I hope he looks just like you.
Oh my God.
I can't do matinee today.
But you don't have an understudy.
Well, I can't do it. I still get the doctors anyway.
The doctors for a test to confirm that you are.
That's right.
So then you might not actually be.
I'm pregnant, George, okay? I'm really late. I've been
Bad oyster?
Got to go now, George.
Eileen, you, didn't tell Charlotte, did you?
I haven't seen her,
Good.
but I left her a note.
What?
She's gonna figure it out sometime. I mean, she's gonna know when I start waddling on like a duck. Romeo, 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 quack, quack, quack. I scribbled it on something down. I think it was her copy of Variety.
Variety?
I got to go now, George.
Oh my gosh. God.
I couldn't find any anywhere.
Paul, go to Charlotte quick and give me her copy of Variety.
George, there's a copy of Variety right there.
I don't want to read it, you idiot.
Hello, George. Hello, Paul.
Hi.
Paul, can you give us a second?
Sure.
Stay where you are.
Leave the room, Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
George, the strangest thing appeared in this week's Variety.
Charlotte, please,
I think you should read it, George. You see, I might be having a metabolic hallucination.
Charlotte.
Read it, dear. Near the top. I'm waiting.
Box office biggie, Buffalo and Burbs.
Below that.
Dear Charlotte, I'm carrying your husband's piles.
Child. I'm carrying your husband's child.
Right, I thought you should know. Eileen.
Well?
Charlotte, I'm profoundly sorry. I've made a grievous mistake. Could you ever forgive me?
No, George, I cannot forgive you. You lied to me after 35 years.
Ow, ow, ow.
I'm sorry, I was something upstairs. Charlotte, I'm sorry, okay? But you can't blame George. I mean, it wasn't his fault. I guess I should have believed him when he said that next season I could play Roxanne. Roxanne? Roxanne?
Charlotte, it was after your performance and I was filled with all that passion for Cyrano.
You lied to me.
I didn't want to. You cornered me.
Don't touch me.
Charlotte, I'm Russian blood. Could you really expect me to stay celibate all my life?
3 days. You couldn't be celibate for 3 days.
Ow, 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 ow. Charlotte, would you please? Oh, oh, oh.
I'm leaving on the next flight with Richard.
Wait, but we have a matinee. Ow!
Well, how did it go? Not good? Well, George, would you say something?
I'm a hack. I was always a hack, and I'm an even bigger hack. I reached new depths of hackdom.
George, don't say that. What about your fans?
My fans. You call one, I'll call the other.
George, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has mistakes. Let me talk to her. Listen to me.
It's too late, Horatio. Just cancel the whole the show tonight. In fact, cancel the whole tour.
You can't do that. You get sued.
Let the bastards sue me. Let them nail me to a cross. God knows I've suffered enough.
Hello? George, it's your agent.
I'm not here.
He's right here. He wants to talk to you.
No.
He said he really wants to talk to you.
Hello, Henry. How's the blood-sucking business? Well, it's noon and you're up for the day. Of course I know they started filming yesterday. I have a little Ronald Coleman doll I'm sticking pins into. What? You're joking. Oh my God. Henry, if this is a joke, I'll kill you.
What happened?
Shh. Both his legs? Oh my God. That's great. Henry, I love you.
George?
Would you shut up? Today? Yes, of course I'll be here. Right.
Well...
We're back in business. You're looking at a star, my boy. Get your fill, disregard the radiance, squint if necessary.
What did he say?
Yesterday on the set of the Twilight of the Scarlet Pimpernel, Ronald Coleman made his first entrance, and he fell down a flight of stairs. He broke both his legs.
Oh, sweet Petunia.
As consequence, what director do you think is flying here to Buffalo, New York, as consequence? Frank Capra. You know, Mr. Hollywood himself, winner of 2000 Academy Awards.
Frank Capra?
Ha ha!
Goodbye, George.
Yes, I'm sorry.
George?
Charlotte, the most wonderful thing in the world has happened. Ronald Coleman is crippled!
What?
Henry just called. Ronald Coleman made a most dramatic entrance by careening down a flight of stairs. There are injuries in both his legs. Not one, both. I bet it was the tights that got him.
George.
Now, as consequence of the film, Frank, who do you think is flying here to Buffalo, New York to watch the matinee tonight? I'll give you a hint. Give me a C! C! Give me an A! A! Give me a P! P! You get the gist.
George.
I know what you're thinking. Where do you fit into all of this? Well, if I get the role, and it's looking extremely likely, I insist that you play Marguerite!
Well, George, I don't know what to say.
I know. I'm a saint.
Except this is easily the most ridiculous lie you've ever told me.
What?
Goodbye, George. I'm gonna be late.
No! Stop! Charlotte! You don't believe me?
Of course I don't.
When have I ever lied to you before? Charlotte, no! Wait! Ow! 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 Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. No, that'd be too easy. I'm gonna get very, very drunk, and then I'll do it.
George, don't say that. We can still do the matinee.
I'm gonna play Roxanne. Ethel?
There you are. I'm glad you said that they're finished. No thanks to you. Go ahead, try them on. I'll turn around. If you're honest, that'll be the day.
George, stop it.
Then you give me the chair. It'll be worth it.
George, give me the pants.
No! My friends!
Give me the pants. George, give me the pants.
Oh, they're ripped! Damn it!
Daddy, leave it.
Ah!
Daddy, he has probably gone completely insane.
I think the phone is ringing.
Hello? Can I please rearrange Mr. Hayes in the meeting? What?
Paul, what
He's
happened?
on the airplane right now? Oh, sweet Petunia. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Paul, what happened?
That's a really good question. Hello? Are you sure there's no other time we can, do this another time? No? You want me to hang up now? Okay. Well, they are nice people.
Paul, I'm serious. What happened?
We don't have time. Come on, let's go get your father.
Charlotte, what are you doing?
George!
Buy one newspaper and you go berserk.
Read that.
Disaster at MGM, Coleman on crutches, Garson walks out.
She walks out. Mother, have you seen George? Mother!
What?
Where's George?
I hope he's getting a root canal.
Come on, Richard.
I'd rather not.
Richard, come on.
I mean, next time I'll date someone who's not insane.
George!
Daddy! Grandma! Grandma! Wait, have you seen Daddy?
Too many times. Your mother's looking for him too.
Mother!
Charlotte's here. Oh, great! This is great!
Paul, not now. We have to go find him. Come on. For the record, this is why I left the theater.
Oh, shut up.
George? Well, he has to be here someplace. Mother!
Through there.
Come on, Richard.
I find this very tiresome.
Ross!
Through there.
Great. great. This is wonderful. Great.
Daddy? You're there.
When you see Rosalind, give her this letter.
I am not your personal slave.
Do it, or I'll have you killed!
Oh, all right.
Where's the mafia when you need them?
Daddy?
Ross? How do you find him?
No, I couldn't find him anywhere.
Oh, great.
Well, we must find him somewhere. Oh, Roz! Here's a letter from Mr. Potato Head. Great. What did he write now?
That was a great way to describe him.
Dear Roz, don't worry about me. I'll be back in a few days. Love, Daddy. A few days? We don't have a few days.
Sweet Petunia.
Roz, I can't find your father anywhere. Mother?
Wait, I bet he's at the hotel.
Mother?
Charlotte.
Oh, Paul, you won't believe this. He was telling the truth. Frank Cameron is coming.
Charlotte.
Mother, do you know what this means? I'm an Apache woman. I'm going to be a star.
Mother?
Hee-ya, hee-ya, hee-ya. Whoop.
Mother!
What?
Daddy left me a note. I think you should read it.
Dear Ross, don't worry about me. I'll be back in a few days. Love, Dad. Okay, fine. No!
Couldn't find him.
I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
Oh.
I mean, how can your father just disappear like that? I mean, my God, Frank Capra.
Oh.
Don't you have any ambition left? This is going to be it for all of us.
Oh. Don't you ever think about anything but acting?
Sure. Directing. I can direct. I've also happened to read a play that happens to have a terrific part you in it.
Excuse me, but I have a life.
This isn't life? Wait. I'm breathing. I think it is.
Paul, not now. I want to find my father.
Well, so do I. Are you sure you've checked all the bars?
I'm positive. I checked them off.
I still can't imagine your father getting drunk. I mean, I've never seen him take a drink in all these years.
He only drinks when he's under a great amount of stress. Like the night I went on my first date, he drank an entire bottle of vermouth. Then he followed me around dressed as an Irishman. It was like being stalked by Eugene O'Neill.
Well?
He wasn't at the hotel. They've alerted the staff and they'll call if he shows up.
I don't believe this!
You don't believe this.
I believe it.
How could he do this to me?
Well, it's not his fault.
Don't defend him, Rosalind. Of course it's his fault.
But you're the one who walked out on him.
Which I wouldn't have done if he hadn't lied to me.
Well, you must have driven him to it.
Fine. This is what I did for 4 days of the worst labor in the history of medicine. I must have driven him to it.
Well, I can't say anything about that.
Do you know how big your head was?
Pretty big head. Hello? Great! Okay, hold on. It's the Delaney bar. It's the Delaney bar. No, it's on. Can you please say where you are again? Okay, it's the apartment bar in Delaney. They think George just walked in.
Thank God.
Great!
Okay, now listen. Can you? Do you want to know this reward?
Oh, for the love. Tell him 2 tickets to Private Live
2 tickets to Private Lives
with dinner afterwards.
with dinner afterwards. Uh-huh. Oh. He wants free parking.
Oh my God. Listen to me, you pinhead! You want a reward? Well, keep him there for the next 10 minutes and I will tear your heart out! Fine!
Atta girl.
I'll go.
No, I will. I know where Delaney is. I'll be right back.
Do you see what I mean about the theater? I'm back here for 3 hours and I'm acting like a lunatic. How be an analysis till I'm 100?
It won't help.
Oh, shut up.
So, why did you come back?
I came back to see my parents. Is that a crime? That I didn't know you were here or wouldn't have shown up?
Well, I'm sorry. Next time I know you're around, I'll put up a sign saying, Paul in Buffalo, turn back, save yourself!
Okay, fine. Just forget about it.
Fine!
Oh, fine.
Let's just run through your lines.
Don't bother. I know private life's backwards, and I don't see why I was civil.
Because Eileen took the day off. We don't know where she is. I suppose you're gonna blame that on me too, aren't you?
I'm not blaming you.
Maybe I got her pregnant!
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Fine!
Fine.
Two adjoining balconies south of France.
I know the play.
The lights, come on.
For the record, I hate this. I swore I'd never step foot on stage again. I'm breaking a vow here.
The lights, come on.
Ellie, dear, please do come out. It really is so lovely.
Elliot comes out. Your father plays Elliot!
No kidding. He always plays Elliot. He's been playing Elliot since I was 5 years old.
He looks at the view, not so bad.
It's heavenly. Just look at the lights of that yacht reflected in the water. Oh dear, I'm so happy.
Are you happy?
Aren't you?
Of course, tremendously happy.
Just to think here, you and I are married.
Yes, things have come to a pass.
You mustn't laugh at me. You mustn't be blasé about honeymoons, darling, just because this is your second.
That's silly.
Have I annoyed you by saying that?
Just a little.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Kiss me.
There.
Not very enthusiastic. Again.
Is that better?
3 times, please. I'm superstitious. This isn't in the script.
I know, I'm ad-libbing.
Paul, we have to rehearse. So important to Mother and Dad.
Yeah, you're right. Take your clothes off.
Paul, I have to tell you something.
Tell me when you're naked. Hello! Oh, great. Oh, sweet Petunia!
What happened?
Shh! Yes, of course we'll pay for the damage.
Paul, what happened?
It's the manager of the bar. They say somebody just walked into the dining room and climbed up a bed table and started reciting King Lear.
It's him. We better go.
We'll go fast if we go through the house.
They stick him here. They stick him there. Those spreadsheets stick him everywhere. Is he in heaven or is he in hell? Ronald Coleman tripped and fell. I could have had that part. It was mine for the taking. Now they'll give it to them. No talent has been like John Gielgud. I could play it better than both of them with both my legs tied behind my back. Legs, 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 of course. I should write Ronald Comina. Yeah, well, God, must do it. Dear Ronnie, how have your pins, eh? What? Is Brutus sick? And will he steal out the wholesome bed in the vile contagion of the night? Aha, Shakespeare. Dear Ronnie, did you ever play Hamlet or Henry V or Falstaff? If second sugar be at fault, then God help the wicked. If it be a very nor be a sin, then many I know in the old host is damned. That is writing, Ronnie. It is glory on the tongue, gold on the canvas. It's not the movies, it's not television. It is the theater, Schedule of performances, matinee, private lives, wrong. to the pedal with size 12. The dainty line of her voice, nagging at me like an open cold sore. I guess to return to the midnight hour when you gave birth to our only child. I could still remember you flopping on the table like a tuna on a hook. Oh, I could still remember your voice cutting through the night like an air raid siren. Please, she cried, please give me the Demerol. Too late. Gone with the wind. I would have been excellent in that film. Well, too late. Be gone. And it shall be written on his tombstone. One mistake. One lousy mistake. And they kicked the crap out of him.
George! Oh, you never had good timing, George, but this is incredible. Now it's over. Gone with the wind. I would have been great in that film. Did you find him? No. Didn't even look like him.
Well, maybe he was at the hotel a few minutes ago, but now he's gone.
Hello? Yes, it's the Charlotte Hayes' wife. It's the police. What? Oh my God. A body just arrived at the morgue and it fits your father's description. They want us to go take a look. Well, maybe it's not him. Let's go. Wait, before we go, I think we should say a prayer.
Prayer?
I'm not religious, you know that, but I think it would be appropriate.
All right.
Okay, let's hold hands. Does anyone know a prayer? Not me. Okay. God is great. God is good.
And we thank him for our food. By his hand we are all fed.
Thank you for our daily bread.
Jesus.
Daddy! George, did you show up? Oh, you smell like a distillery.
Well, that's odd. I haven't been to a distillery.
Okay, we have a matinee in 30 minutes.
We can still make it.
First, we have to sober him up. Give him coffee, lots of coffee.
Right.
Then we'll put him in a cold shower.
Right.
And I'll lay out his costume and we'll shovel him in it.
Right.
Daddy, did you wake up?
What?
We have a performance in 30 minutes.
Performance? Well, we'd better get it.
Oh, I got him. Oh, God, you're heavy.
Be careful, Daddy. Would you please get him upstairs? Come on, Daddy.
Rosalind? Rosalind, my baby! When did you get?
A few minutes ago. I'm here to play the matinee. You know, Pride Live.
What matinee?
I just told you.
That is the last time I fixed his grizzly pants. What's wrong with him?
He's drunk.
So what? He's always stout.
Here, get rid of this. What? Pour it out and make some more coffee.
We have a matinee, you know.
Thank you, Mother.
Now, I wonder why she wants some Irish coffee. I suppose they're having guests at the intermission. Now, in my day, we serve strawberries and champagne. It's only called civilization. Why bother? Schedule performances. Matinee. Cyrano. I thought it was Private Lives. Good thing I saw this or think that I was round the bend.
Hello? Hello? Hi.
You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be Roz's grandmother. She talks a lot about you.
Young man, I can't hear a word you're saying.
I'm a friend of Roz.
Oh, how nice to meet you.
She left me a note at the hotel. It's very exciting, isn't it?
What's exciting?
About Frank Capra.
What?
Frank Capra!
Oh, how nice.
Where
You check downstairs, I'll check in the back again.
Right.
Hi again.
What do you want? Look, we're very busy right now, so would you please come at some later time?
Sure.
We have a matinee in like 20 minutes.
I know I bought the program.
All right. Best wishes, Charlotte. Hey. Good?
I don't think you understand.
No, I don't think you understand. We're very busy, so goodbye. People, they just walk in here like they own the place.
You didn't have to be so rude to him.
Say out this, Mother.
I used to know a man named Capra.
Capra?
What?
Capra?
What about him?
Why did you say Capra?
I didn't say it, he did. He introduced himself, Frank Capra. It sounds extremely familiar.
Mother, why didn't you say anything? Wait! Wait, come back!
Slightly and silent with the guards day off.
I am so sorry. I could beat myself up with this thing. Oh, please come in.
You sure? I could wait outside.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, you must think I'm insane.
Oh, no.
My mother, she should have said something. The lady who was just here. I'm afraid she's a bit hard of hearing.
Who? Grandma?
What?
Yeah, Grandma. Maybe I should call her Granny.
Granny it is. Well, maybe we should start over. I'm Charlotte Hay.
Hi.
Now, before you say anything, let me just mention what a huge fan I am of your work.
Gee, thanks.
It happened one night.
Actually, it happens every night at 6 and 11.
It's a wonderful life. Wow.
This is such a big attitude.
You can take it with you.
I'm not.
And you're so young to have accomplished so much. I had no idea.
Thanks. A lot of people think it's easy. Like, there's nothing to it.
Come on.
They do. They think it's all just a matter of... Wait. Barometric pressure.
I'm sure the pressure's tough nowadays.
Oh, it's pretty bad. But we do have a cold front moving from Atlanta, so that should give us some relief.
Really? Well, can I interest you in some coffee?
No thank you.
Little something else?
Oh, I never drink.
Oh, neither do I. Neither does George, my husband. When we start to work, there is no such thing in the world as liquor.
Once more on the breach here, friends. Once more, our clothes the wall up with our English debt.
Bravo!
Bravo!
Oh, he's been working on that for months. Henry V, the Pickled Prince.
Pretty convincing.
That's a very good job.
She's concentrating.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Would you look at the time? Oh, you should be getting to your seat. It's been wonderful meeting you. And let me just mention again what an amazing, great actor you are, and director, and everything else.
Thank you.
Goodbye, you drunken loot.
You found him!
He found me when I was talking to Frank Capra.
Did you think he realized that George is...
No, he thought the theater was built on Lake Chivas Regal.
But maybe they noticed.
Notice? Notice? If you let him magic here, the place can blow up. Oh, would you wake up?
Oh my God. Charlotte, you're bad.
Listen, we'll change him here. You go upstairs, get his costume, and I'll get his coffee.
Well, I hate coffee.
George, please.
I'm fine now. I don't need a cup.
Just drink it. You have 15 minutes to have to go on stage and do private lives.
Cyrano.
Private lives!
Look at the schedule. It says Cyrano.
George?
I just read it.
No, you didn't! Look! Schedule! Saturday, matinee! Cyrano? Who wrote this in?
No idea.
They must have changed it.
Probably.
Alright then.
I must say, I have completely underestimated coffee. It's an excellent drink.
Is this your cereal shirt?
It is indeed.
Hurry up, put this on.
I have to finish my coffee.
George, we have less than 15 minutes!
Oh, all right.
Paul, what are you doing? That's a Cyrano shirt.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then why would you change it?
Who knows why George does anything? Oh, this is a nightmare. Who is it?
Hi, it's me.
It's Frank Capra.
Oh, Frank Capra, I'd love to meet him.
No. 1 second. Hi, George.
Hide him?
Hide him.
Why can't I meet him?
Because you're... Ugh.
George, get in the closet! Quick!
And put on his private lines costume.
Right.
Coming. Hello again.
Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you.
Bother us. You can never bother us.
Gee, thanks. It's so nice.
I was just talking about it with my husband, who wasn't just here a second ago, how much we love your work.
Hey, no kidding. Wait, stand here and watch this. The barometer is falling rapidly. We might just be seeing some cold fronts this afternoon. So, wear your woolies, stay warm, and God bless.
Really?
I want some more coffee.
Stop! Get in here!
So,
I want to meet him.
what brings you here?
I have a present for Mr. May.
Oh, really? What'd you get him?
I bought him a suit, General George's kind. I tried on it and showed him.
Oh, no. Would you look at the time? You really should be getting to your seat. And please promise to come back here when you're done with the show.
If I can wait that long.
Try, just try.
I want one more cup of coffee.
George!
How is it possible that he's getting drunker?
I don't understand this.
More coffee, give him more coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
George, why don't you just cooperate? Here, lift up your leg. I don't remember it being this tight.
I thought I should tell you. Good God, you found him. Where was he?
In the closet.
Well, I can see that.
Not that closet, that closet.
Oh, well, anyway, I thought I should tell you there's a rumor that Cap is in the audience.
Richard.
Oh, I haven't seen you all day.
Paul, come here. I'd like you to meet one of my oldest and dearest friends, Richard Maynard. Lawyer, trusted advisor, and love-life sneaking wife stealer.
George,
You're leaving my wife alone, you hear me?
She doesn't love you anymore.
Liar, take it back.
George!
That's insane.
You're fired.
Ouch,
Richard, I really think we should get going.
Gladly. Oh, and Charlotte, you really do deserve better than this.
Yeah, I do. How is this even possible?
I don't understand this.
Here, give him more coffee.
Yes.
Well, I'm all ready now. You're Roslyn. You're the wrong costume. No, you are. What? You are. We're doing private line. No, dear. Cyrano, look at the schedule.
Mother, what are you doing?
Hey, she's right. It's Cyrano.
We're not doing Cyrano, we're doing private lives. Private lives, private lives, private lives. Okay.
Where's George?
My God.
Mother, don't panic. How about, you get changed and we'll meet back here in 5, okay? Paul, you check upstairs. Mother, you check, the stage. We'll meet back here in 5. Like I said, let's go.
Right.
Beans. It's the quality of the beans.
Oh, George, thank God you're here.
Eileen.
George, listen, something awful has happened. I went to see the doctor a few minutes ago.
And?
Test results. Yes, I'm pregnant. Just listen, okay? As I was coming out, I bumped into my brother. I don't know why, but I told him about the baby, and he got really upset. I threatened to kill you.
Your brother?
Yes.
Your brother, the hairdresser?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it strikes me as funny, that's all.
Just listen, okay?
What does he plan to do? Put conditioner in my hair, ride my curlers to sides. What are you gonna do? Put me under a hot base and then shampoo me to death?
March, he was in the Marines during the war. He could break you in half.
You're joking.
No.
Oh my God, what should I do?
I don't know, just be careful. You see him run.
How do I know it's him?
He'll be the one in uniform putting the gun at you. Take care of yourself, George.
Oh my God, one lousy mistake and I'm a dead man. Hello, give me the airport now.
George!
Paul, he's out to get me.
Who's out to get you?
Eileen's brother. He's out for revenge.
What?
He knows about Eileen. He's sworn to kill me.
What are you talking about?
You know.
George, you're hallucinating. Coming!
Don't answer that.
Fine, George.
No. Oh, no.
George, you're over-exaggerating.
I gotcha! Yes, no, look a little like him.
Oh, come on, you are so. What do you think? Do I look tough?
Please, don't shoot.
I just want to let you have it.
I know that, and I'm so sorry. Eileen, she's a young and innocent girl, and you love her greatly.
Who? Ross?
Ross! What does my daughter have to do with this?
Yeah!
Well, I think she's a very young, desirable, good-looking woman.
And who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah!
General Patton?
You listen to me, you piece of slime. You put one hair on my daughter's head, I'll watch you down like a dog and throw your hair out through your mouth.
Through your mouth!
Stop! Keep that head on you like started a movie! You idiot! Paul, get him!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it! Oh!
Now get him!
Grab the gun.
Now quickly! So that's where it. Now, here. Stuff this down his throat and tie him up.
Why do I have to do it?
Because I'm a star. Now quickly into the closet.
Whew. Somebody ate so much in Thanksgiving.
George? Where's Paul?
Don't know.
Well, why aren't you in costume?
No idea.
No, why aren't you in costume?
Complications?
We have a matinee in 3 minutes.
Give me some more coffee. I don't think we're in good shape right now.
Come on, we don't have a moment. We have a matinee. You have the second line in the play.
Daddy? Oh, good. Can you do the show?
Of course I can. I'm fine. Just let me finish my coffee.
Dad, no more coffee. Remember, second line in the show? Ellie, dear, please do come out. She really is so lovely. Then you say,
You're a wizard, Harry.
no.
Not so bad.
Okay, good. Let's go.
The coffee must be Colombian.
Ellie, dear, please do come out. Really is so lovely. stand here and look at the lights of that yacht reflected in the water. How wish I was on that boat. And if you were here, Ellie, you would probably just burst that door full of j'ai de vivre and je ne sais quoi and je serai and say something terribly witty like not so bad. And then I would say, you mustn't be blasé about honeymoons, darling, just because this is your second. And then you'd get very annoyed at me and I'd apologize. And you'd kiss me 3 times because I'm superstitious. And if you're not coming out here, perhaps we should just all go home.
I'm coming!
Oh, thank God. I mean, my God, I'm a happy girl. Now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. I asked you to come out here, but you would no doubt reply, not so bad. And then I would turn and gaze out over the balcony, feeling tremendously happy, and say,
Well, what's the matter? What happened?
Ellie! Ellie, darling, you remembered about the costume party.
I did?
But what are you doing in your costume now, darling?
What would you have me do, huh? Seek for the patronage of some great man, and like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward where I cannot stand alone. No, thank you.
No, thank you, Ellie.
But to sing, to laugh, to dream.
All right, Ellie, that's enough. I mean, it's wonderful that you remembered about the costume party. But now that you're in your costume, there is simply no reason why we cannot just stand here and chat on about anything we please. For example, just look at the light of that yacht reflected in the water. Oh dear, I'm so happy, aren't you? I mean, just to think, yeah, you and I are married. Ellie? Ellie? Ellie!
Ow!
You mustn't be blasé, honeymoons, darling, just because this is your second. Have I annoyed you by saying that?
Saying what?
About our honeymoon, darling, here in the south of France, in this beautiful hotel, with these 2 adjoining balconies where we can lead such private lives.
Private lives?
That's right, dear. Private lives.
Holy crap!
Ellie, such language!
I'm in the wrong costume!
No, you were at a costume party.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Ellie, don't leave me!
Mom, would you get the hell out there?
Maggie!
What?
Come inside, the view's wonderful.
Oh, Victor, darling, I'm still damp from the bath. I shall catch pneumonia. Yes, that's what I shall catch.
God,
I beg your pardon?
you look
Thank you, Victor, darling.
like from a beautiful advertisement for something.
Nothing peculiar, I hope.
I just can hardly believe it. Just you and I here, alone, together, married.
Where's my friggin' dressing room? I can't find my friggin' dressing room!
Ellie, darling!
Oh, I knew we should have got to a better hotel. It's your turn.
Oh, there. Tell me, do you love me more than you love Elliot?
Oh, that was such a long time ago, Paul. Victor! Paul, Victor, to use your full name to be exact. Hey, I have an idea, Paul, Victor. We should get out of here and move straight to Paris.
Would you look at this? There's no slipper on my pants. What have I got to pee, huh?
Ellie, darling!
I give up.
Amanda, darling.
Be quiet.
I beg your pardon?
Would you be quiet?
Oh my God. Charlotte, you're bad!
Charlotte, do you mean Amanda, your first wife?
And that must make you Sybil, Elliot's second wife?
Which means you're Victor, Amanda's second husband.
Would you all just shut up? Can't you see I think we're insane up here?
Do you mean up here, on the balcony?
I love it up here in the balcony. Look at the lights, the yacht. Did I say that?
Excuse me, I'm looking for my son Elliot, who's intending
I've never been so depressed in my entire life.
Oh, Daddy.
I'd commit suicide, but nobody would notice.
Daddy, stop it.
What happened after I fell off stage, dare I ask?
Well, after you hit your head, it was dead silent. But then the audience burst into applause. They thought it was part of the show.
And Mother and I started screaming for an ambulance, and a man came down running the aisle. We asked him what kind of doctor he was. He said he was a veterinarian.
That got big laughs.
And then the ambulance came,
And then the police came,
and Howard had to be sedated,
and we all went to the hospital.
and that's about it.
Howard?
My fiance, the one you gagged and locked in the closet.
Ah, and how is your mother taking all of this excitement?
She's leaving with Richard this afternoon.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Why does the word straitjacket come to mind?
Daddy, what's wrong?
Can you imagine the look on Cabra's face when I walked out of Cyrano? He came all the way from New York for that?
I'm leaving you, George.
Yes, I know. Charlotte, wait. I have to talk to you.
There's nothing to talk about, George.
Please, just 5 minutes.
Come on, let's go.
Don't touch me.
Women get stage. Men are so independent.
Men. I'll give you 1 minute.
Charlotte, I know how disappointed you are about the film, and quite frankly, so am I, but is it really that important?
45 seconds.
You can't just leave. And starting out with Richard, he would bore you to death. You would die prematurely.
At least he's stable, mentally.
What good is that if you're bored, for God's sake?
15 seconds.
Would you stop that?
George, listen, I'm gonna be late.
Think, woman. Think for a second. Think of all the fun we've had rambling from town to town like minor royalty, signing autographs and doing interviews. You'll be laughing about my entrance at Cyrano for months. Think of all the joy you give thousands of people every week as a man guy in Roxanne, Lady Brackwell, and Eliza Doolittle. You're an actress, Charlotte. It's in your veins. If you were caught in the spotlight of a runaway train, you'd break into a time step. It's a gift to be that reckless and insane. There are people out there in the darkness who are living through you, dreaming of what they can be through your voice. Are you really going to give all that up because you lost a measly role in a film?
George, I wanted to be a movie star.
I know you did.
I wanted to be rich and famous. I want everyone to admire me.
I admire you.
That was a last chance.
There will be other movies.
No, there won't.
Well, I find it quite comforting that now that we know our limitations, don't you?
I don't. I hate it.
Like I said, I find it really comforting.
George, I'm not getting any younger. I'm starting to look at celibate.
You're as beautiful as the day we met. No, I take it back. You're even more beautiful.
You have glaucoma.
Cataracts.
Oh. I take it this means we're not running away together?
Richard, you must think I'm so hateful.
No.
I do love you, just in a different way.
I like his way better.
Paul, stay away from me.
You're in love with me and you know it!
Paul, stop it.
Ross?
Howard, darling, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm better, I think.
Young man, I owe you a profound apology.
We thought you were a different person completely. I still think it's unforgivable.
It was a mistake.
Would you all just be quiet? I'd like to say something.
Absolutely.
Ross? I can't go through with it. I'm sure it's just me, but I've never been locked and gagged into a closet before.
It was a mistake.
I know, but something else happened. I met a girl and...
Howard, honey, the cab is waiting.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Eileen?
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 This is a funny story. We met at the hospital. I mean, we didn't meet there. We went steady here in Buffalo, you know, in high school. And we were talking. I was like, oh my God, she's so normal.
Can you just eat him up?
And you know what the best part is? You tell him.
Go ahead.
We want to start a family right away.
Oh, what a good idea!
It's wonderful.
Children, my children. Eileen, Horace.
Howard?
Right, Howard. Speaking for Mrs. Hay and I, would you do us the honor of making us the godparents of your firstborn?
Sure.
I'd like that. I really would.
I would too.
Well, would you look at the time? I better be going now. Goodbye. Goodbye. No. Roz, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Have a safe trip.
Oh, we should be fine. There's a cold front moving from Atlanta, so sunny skies!
Well, I guess I never should have been.
And it's all my fault because I never told you. You didn't know when I was here. You said yourself 3 times.
Roz, I told you last week on the phone that Paul was here.
Daddy, stay out of this.
You forgot?
Well, I guess I did. I have a lousy memory.
Hey, come here.
Paul, stay away from me.
Come on.
Oh, Paul.
Family, my family. I have an announcement to make.
That wasn't about Ned. It was a national disaster.
Please, Mother, he's giving one of the speeches.
How exciting, Holy Ed.
There comes a time in every man's life where he must step aside and pass the torch down to the younger generation. This, I believe, is such a season for George and Charlotte Hay. To the both of you, we hereby present Romeo and his Juliet, Hamlet and his Ophelia, Beatrice and her Benedict, all those younger roles that your mother and I have now outgrown.
Thank you, Daddy. We really like that.
We really do. In the words of a man from Stratford, this rough magic I hereby abjure, in which I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do. I'll break my staff and bury in certain fathoms of the earth, and deeper than ever did plummet sound, I'll drown my book.
Out, Aaron, out. Green rooms. Hands to go. What? What? Frank? Frank who? I can't hear a word he's saying.
Hello? Yes, this is her daughter. Oh, great. Awesome, thank you. He missed his flight. Frank Capra missed his flight.
Oh my God!
And he's here now in Buffalo. Do you know what this means? We're putting on the matinee right away.
I hate to ask, but what play are you guys doing?
Oh, Private Lives, of course.
Cyrano!
Oh, no.
It has to be stereo!
It has to be stereo.
Private Lives, Private Lives.
No!
Didn't you just love the show? Now, let's introduce you to the cast. Jennifer Franco, Cameron Bowen, and Destiny Armstrong, and Adam Mars, Gaia Perones as the Cyrano actors. Axel Zuniga and Jordan Woods as Richard and Ethel. Nicole Bustos and Christopher Mobeck as Eileen and Howard. Rebecca Feldman and Anthony Ramirez as Rosalind and Paul.
Andrea Cortez and Edmund Torres as Charlotte and George Hay. Now, a few words from the cast. First, can we bring out all the stage crew? Stage crew, get out. Okay. Hi guys, did you guys enjoy the show? Okay, well first I'm gonna give some thanks. Thank you to Miss Castro, Mr. Carmona. Congratulations on your new assistant principal job. Our wonderful sponsors, Miss Gordon and Miss Burkhart. Let's give them a round of applause. They deal with us every day. Mr. Haywood, the Feldman family and friends, they built our wonderful set. The Estrada family, they donated a lot of money to this. Larissa, who made some of our costumes, as you can see the Cyrano right here, right here. Wow, give her a round of applause.
We have one more thank you. We would like to thank you, our amazing president and vice president. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
Okay, before that, okay, the leadership class, the custodial staff, the entire NOS faculty and staff, the pit, 70C Spotlight, some of our stage crew. Thank you to all the actors who just, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They, like, okay. All the stage crew, we wouldn't have done this without all of you guys helping us along the way. Okay, now we're just gonna stay for some pictures. Yay!
I love you too. Steven!